discrimination, which is society traditional belief, forced action on men's also. So if they want to cry, they are not allowed to cry by the society, by the system, because they are men. They are meant to be what? Very strong. No emotions. I don't think emotionless people can really add value to themselves or to others. We must have all emotions. We might get frustrated, we might get depressed, which is normal and it's okay, it's absolutely fine. But what is not okay? Not knowing how to deal with it. Me myself also been through a lot of frustration, depression and time. And the thing, everyone is not maybe that resilient to bounce back, which I have. If I want, I can escape, I can be with myself. I don't, depend on that too much of outer things. So I think that's another quality every person should develop in them, to be with their inner self, to be confident, to be alone, not to be, you don't need to chase anything, you don't need to rush after anything, you don't need to even work so hard. I don't believe in that idea of working so damn hard. I think I personally prefer to work wise and smartly, which I have been doing. And I want to encourage everyone out there to work smartly, wisely. Use your brain, use your mind, instead of the notion of voice or sound you are having from your society, from social medias and others. Instead of, you listen to everything, be open to everything, that is absolutely cool. But you can be choosy, you can be selective, you can decide things for yourself. It is not necessary what is happening or trendy that you have to adapt that. It's really not important. So that's how I think everyone will transform. A transformation is required in a sense to be the, much more of you, becoming more of you. I wrote in my book also about this, and I wrote about so many areas. The interesting part about my book is I would like to share with you all. When I wrote the book, when I was meeting and going out, people would ask me one question: "Oh, you are a religious person. Oh, you are very spiritual. Oh, you are very practical." I failed to make them understand. That's why I had to explain a lot of things to understand, make them understand what it takes to, focus on self growth or self development. If I'm talking about self development, it's basically start from you or me, all right? And that the first thing emerge in my mind, that is the life that I have itself. It's so vast, so big. And which one is me? The question I asked to myself. Then I literally, exploring all these segment areas and so many other dimensions. So I figure out life is not one thing to me. It has more than one aspect. Normally, I would call your mental fitness, physical, emotional, spiritual. There are a lot of other areas. There are different major wings under every segment, every aspect of life. So it's required more than one aspect. And when during my research, when I was digging, and this question was emerging in my mind, so I was looking for the right answer. Even I have been through thousand research of scientists, scholars, experts from the religious aspect, from spiritual, from scientific, human behavior biology, which is not even very common right now, but researchers and experts are working on how it is interconnected. And there is a vast part in it, neuroscience, that is another big part that every individual, I personally suggest, need to have that fundamental understanding of neuroscience. And what I was saying, I'm losing my mind, I guess. And yeah, so I think